right, I am arriving at the building and I am excited to see what she's got. Holy cow, this could be really, really cool.
NGC is the sponsor of the Silverpicker YouTube channel, and Whatnot is the sponsor of today's video. Thank you both for your support.
Hello everybody, Silverpicker here, and today's video is a little bit different than usual. I am out and about in sunny Tel Aviv. It's a beautiful day today, and I am going to purchase a coin collection. Now, I have no idea what the collection is like. Normally, I get some photos beforehand. Normally, I have a sense of what I'm buying, but this one is very close by to where I live, and it is from somebody that is not, let's say, very tech savvy. This person told me that she doesn't know how to use the camera on her phone properly, and she couldn't get pictures over to me, but she thinks she has some gold coins and then some old coins from Europe. So the gold coins are the ones that got me really excited. So I'm hoping for something good, but we never know, right? So I'm on my way. I don't know if she's going to let me film her, right? I'm not sure if she's gonna let me, film the actual transaction, but we'll see. If not, we'll certainly do a deep dive on the coins that I buy when I get back home. So I just finished the transaction and I got some great stuff. Now, it's interesting because it was not a very varied collection. There was not a lot there. And in fact, you'll see in a minute, I only actually bought 2 coins. Yes, 2 coins. I don't know if 2 coins counts as a collection, right? But I got 2 coins, and these coins are spectacular. And there's a lesson here because I actually got the coins for an incredible deal. I am going to make money on them, right? I'm going to make a profit on them for sure. And the woman who I bought them from was jumping for joy at my offer because she got offered significantly less from a local coin store and from a local jewelry store. So I am over the moon with this deal, and I can't wait to get home and show you what I got. All right, I am back home, and this is all I have to show for this entire trip. One little thing, this little pouch with 2 gold coins. And over here, this is gonna be relevant in a second. I'll explain that in a second. Nothing else in the envelope, just an envelope. And look what we have here. We have 2 gold British sovereigns. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what I paid for them, exactly what they're worth, and how you guys can get in on the action too. All right, so first off, let me tell you how I ended up getting this deal in front of me. So the person who wanted to sell me these coins is a new friend of my mother's. And it's something that I tell people when they ask me, how do I get into the business of buying and selling coins? I always say the first rule is just let everybody and anybody know that you do this. So my family, my friends, etc., they all know that I do this. And anytime somebody brings up the fact that they have some old coins or rare coins or gold or silver or jewelry or anything like that, they always know to refer them to me. So at this point, you all know that I started out with this business by going to garage sales, estate sales, flea markets, etc. I still sometimes do that, but most of my business now comes from referrals. People coming to me and saying, hey, I heard you buy coins and I'm interested in selling them to you. And that's exactly how this came about. Now, when she told me that she had this big coin collection, she said she didn't know anything about it. She said she thinks 2 of them are gold and she actually got offers on them already. But the rest she didn't know about. When I got there, I looked at the rest of the coins and they were all common modern currency. Some of them Euro coins, some of them US coins, etc., etc. And I told her that that's all just face value and I didn't buy it. But I was indeed interested in these 2 coins. Now, for those of you who are new to this, new to numismatics, new to precious metals, or maybe you just haven't gotten into gold yet, these are British sovereigns. These have Edward VII on the obverse. And on the reverse, we have, I believe it's St. George slaying a dragon. Really iconic, really beautiful coin. This one's from 1902 in my left hand, and this one's from 1907 in my right hand. Fun silver picker fact, a British sovereign was actually the first gold coin I ever purchased. I got it at a garage sale for $3. I didn't even know what I had gotten. I just knew that it looked valuable, and then I looked it up, and man, was I right. So first off, one important thing to know when you're buying sovereigns is, and I'll give you some tips on buying gold in general, but one thing that's important when you're buying sovereigns is that you'll notice it doesn't actually say the denomination. It doesn't say one sovereign on here, right? So how do you know what the denomination is? This is the exact same design as the half sovereign. So how do you know if it's a half sovereign or a full sovereign? Well, that's when your good old pal, the scale, comes in. Let's We got that zeroed out. Put this guy down on the scale, and bada bing, bada boom, we've got 8 grams. I believe the official weight is supposed to be 7.99 grams, but these scales are never perfect, so they round up sometimes. But you can see here that they weigh the correct weight. I also tested their diameter to make sure that the diameter was the right length and also the thickness. So if you have the thickness right, the diameter right, and the weight right, odds are 99% of the time you've got yourself an authentic gold coin. I have other videos where we talk about how to determine whether your gold is real or not. That's not the purpose of this video. This is more to talk about this purchase in particular. So anyway, I determined that these were indeed full sovereigns, not half sovereigns. And I asked her, you're looking to sell, obviously. And she said, yes. She said, I actually got an offer on it, but before I tell you what the offer is, I want to know what you're willing to pay. So I say that typically for silver, I pay 70 to 75% of the value. And by the way, that is the market value, not the silver value. I always get comments, people saying, man, you're ripping them off, blah, 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 blah. I pay 70 to 75% of the market value, meaning what it would sell for on the open market. And for gold, I typically pay 80% of the market value. In this case, these coins I determined to each be worth about $550. 80% of the market value of each would be $440 each. So that was what my offer was. My offer was $880. Now, she was very, very pleased with that offer because if you see here, she had written down what her previous offer was. Now, this is in shekels because we are in Tel Aviv. She was offered 2 for 1,250 shekels each, or 2,500 shekels total. Now, that equals about $330. So I offered her $440 each instead of $330 each. And instead of giving her 2,500 shekels, which is about $660, I gave her 3,250 shekels, which is about $880. Look, it pays to be honest. She said to me, I don't know how to thank you. What can I do for you? And I said to her, you already did it. I'm making a profit on this. These are worth $550 each, and I paid you $440 each. I'm gonna make $110 profit on each of these. Now, while we're on the topic of profit, I decided that I am going to keep one of these and sell the other. And I'm gonna be selling it at my next Whatnot auction. If you don't know what Whatnot is an incredible live video auction platform in which bidders and sellers come together in real time to buy and sell all sorts of cool collectibles. Obviously, I'm mostly into coins and precious metals, but they also have tons of other stuff. They've got trading cards, comic books, sports cards, video games, even sneakers. Basically, if you collect it, they have it. And if you use my link, whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker to download the app, not only do you get access to the incredible auction platform for free, but you also get $15 in Whatnot credit to spend on anything you want. And at all of my auctions, I always have tons and tons of silver coins for $15 or less in the buy it now. So using my link, you're all but guaranteed to get free silver. Again, that's whatnot.com/invite/silverpicker, and you download the app, you get your $15 free, and you have a great time. Anyway, back to business. So I'm going to keep one of these for my private stack, and I'm going to sell the other. So I've already been working on a gold US typeset, but I have been playing around with the idea of doing a graded sovereign set as well, one with each monarch on the obverse. And I actually have, I think, 4 or 5 different versions. I have a couple of Victorian ones, I have a Queen Elizabeth one, I have a few others, and now I have these. So I'm thinking I might actually send them in for grading with NGC. Shout out to our newest channel sponsor, NGC, which I am super, super excited about. We're gonna be doing some really, really cool collabs and other really fun stuff down the line. But anyway, I am super, super happy with these. By the way, you can put in the comments or message me if you're interested in either of these, and I can let you know when specifically the Whatnot auction will be for them. So let me recap for a second, because I want to talk about what we actually learned from this video, right? It's only 2 coins, but you can actually learn a ton from this deal. First off, it is important that everybody knows that you are in this business, because you never know who's got some, gold coins squirreled away somewhere and giving you an opportunity to purchase them, whether as a way to flip it for a profit or as a way to add to your stack or collection. The second thing is you never know what's gonna be there until you actually get there. You can never rely on the hearsay, right? I heard a big collection of foreign coins and it ended up being just 2 coins. However, I'm talking about an hour to 2 hours of my time investment to buy this, right? I make $110 on each of these. So I'm making $220 on this deal, and I spent about an hour and a half dealing with it, and I'll probably spend another half hour in terms of the sale. So we're talking about $100 an hour profit on this one little deal. And you add enough of these up and bada bing, bada boom, you are in the coin business. So anyway, that's all there is for today. If you like videos about coin collecting, precious metals investing, personal finance, and much, much more, hit that big ol' red subscribe button. I make videos like this every single week. Throw me a like while you're down there too. Anyway, I had a great time with this. I hope you guys did too. I got a lot more awesome stuff coming down the pike. So stay tuned, and until then, Sovereign Picker out.
A huge, huge thank you to all of my wonderful patrons. If you're not yet a patron, join the Patreon, the links are below, and you'll get access to my private Discord group in which all sorts of collectors come together to talk shop, talk coins, and just have a good time.